All right, a little bit of calm before some big time changes coming.
Yeah, that's after the weekend. Well, the second half of the weekend. It's Wednesday. We're trying to get over the hump. And
Yeah.
then we're going to get to Thursday and Friday.
It is hump day.
It is. We're getting over the hump, and then Friday evening's looking okay. Saturday's okay. That's the weekend, right?
And
Okay.
then
We
it's
don't want to
downhill.
talk about that. I don't want to talk about Sunday, right? But hey, yeah, we do have some big changes on the way. But firstly, let's talk about the wind speeds. They're going to be back in office. We head deeper into the overnight, but just strong enough to give a little bit of chill in the air. So as I was mentioning earlier in the show, we hit a high of 63 today. So tomorrow, due to our latest cold front, we're going to just subtract around 10 to 15 degrees from that going throughout the afternoon. So a bright and chilly start for tomorrow, then clouds increasing as we head beyond sunset for your Thursday. Not too bad. Let's check out the top wind gusts. Of course, downtown for Burke Airport, we hit a wind speed of 47, 41 from Ashtabula. So it was a really breezy and gusty day. And right now we still have wind speeds pretty aggressive at this hour. A gust at 32 downtown, 22 down in Akron. Wind speeds at 17, but notice what's happening to the west. Things are much calmer and stable. High pressure will be showing up from the southwest, and that is also clearing out the rain and all the cloud coverage, and that is where we have the cooler temperatures right now in the low 40s in Mansfield, down to the low 40s in Worcester. We're still holding on to the upper 40s near 50, right at 50 degrees at the lake shore. By the time we're waking up, we're calling a low temperature somewhere in the low to mid 40s downtown proper. Meanwhile, down to the south is going to be a cold start, near freezing or just above the freezing mark for tomorrow morning around 7:05. So the kids will need the heavy jackets heading out to the bus stop. Then by the afternoon, warming right back up into the low 40s with your National Design Mart average forecast, upper 40s, low 50s, I should say, with clouds increasing as we get closer to sunset around 5 and 6 o'clock. So let's pick up the clock there with your National Design Mart hourly forecast for tomorrow evening. All quiet. This is Friday morning. I just want to fast forward ahead to show you we do have a south wind. That's a warming wind, and that's out of our next quick hitting storm system. And that's going to give us a quick hit of morning and over in afternoon rainfall. This is 10 a.m. according to this model data. Has much of the rainfall approaching the mid-morning, getting closer to the early afternoon hours around lunchtime for your Friday. Then pausing the clock at 6 o'clock, just in time for playoff football. Things are looking good. In fact, we're going to have clearing skies overhead to wrap up your Friday. What about Saturday? Not too bad. And clouds will be sticking around, but mainly dry. Let's talk about Sunday, Monday and Tuesday. So we kind of wrap things up, just sounded the alarm a little bit louder when it comes to the weather impact starting Sunday. Then we go all red with more substantial and severe impacts going into Monday and Tuesday. So Sunday, we're going to be hit with widespread rain. Now, this rain will be including an Arctic front, and that front is going to change the rain over to snow. Some of the snow could be mixing at time as we go throughout your Monday, especially throughout the afternoon. Then Tuesday, more lingering lake effect snow showers, and I'm thinking everyone could potentially see some accumulating snowfall out of this. So this is Saturday, all quiet. A warm front will be lifting through, could produce a passing shower or two. This is the storm system in question. Notice how it's wrapped around with more cold air that's going to be pulling this polar air out of central Canada, and that's going to change rain over to snow. This is late Sunday evening into the overnight. Waking up Monday morning with some possible impacts on the roads. Monday and Tuesday, we're looking at snow and wind. And one thing I forgot to mention with this north wind, we're looking at single-digit wind chills this early in the season. So this Arctic front is going to be meaning business, but widespread lake effect snow going into your Tuesday before wrapping up Tuesday evening. So way too early to talk about potential amounts. We're just focusing on the impacts with temperatures sliding from the 40s, 30s Monday and Tuesday, and then we warm back up to near seasonal approaching midweek. Stick around.